guys, how are you? We're back with Raven today, and we are somehow supposed to board that ship. First, we are going to be looking at everything we can. Uh-huh. I know I can do something with this car, but why do you refuse to... Ah, there we go.
Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women.
Okay. Can I do...
Fine car, but nothing compared to the young lady who owns it.
Okay. Is it all? How do I get out of this? I feel like...
Who could she be? An actress? A millionaire's daughter? She's certainly attracting a lot of attention.
Okay, so I can't do anything.
Constable Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. But I don't think he's a bad policeman. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off.
Okay. Let's talk to him.
Hello, Constable Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down a mine.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Oh, cool.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
Exactly.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you.
What was me?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? Only you and I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't. And I didn't. Think about it.
Wow. Well, that was fun.
In my younger years, I might have considered abseiling from the crane down to the ship. But those days are long past.
That would have been
The
so
sea is
freaking
quiet
cool.
today. Ideal conditions for a cruise.
Okay, so... I don't know what else to do.
I'll be marching up this... Someone has to... I don't want to run into Legrand before I have something new to report. Otherwise, he'll send me back to shore.
What do you expect me to find here? I couldn't do anything at that car. I already enjoyed the view. I don't know.
I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
Oh, that's good to hear, Mr.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
I love that outfit.
May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Could you help me, please?
Sure.
Certainly.
I love those luggages.
Are
Those
you on
long
your
ones.
way to Egypt?
Yes,
Are you on holiday?
my father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country after the war. Wonderful.
Yes, wonderful. One more.
Okay, sure, why not?
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
Oh,
I'm sure your father regrets that he can't always be with you.
No doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often.
I'm sorry. That sucks. You're not going to carry anything?
Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zellner.
Impertinent.
Well, I mean, at least I'm getting in. Am I not going to... Well, it doesn't let me touch the luggage, so I don't know.
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship? Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
The hero of the hour, but out of work soon.
Oh, you won't be a policeman anymore?
Yes, but on my old beat, which is almost as good as being out of work.
I understand.
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there, no ships. But now, the salty breeze, the atmosphere, I think I want to stay at sea forever.
Ooh, just a lovely car.
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
Cool.
What do you know about the Baroness?
Nothing really.
Did you talk to her in the tunnel?
No, her butler was looking after her, and I was busy with Miss Miller. As you can imagine, it was a shock for her to see her son rolling away on a burning train.
That's understandable.
So, we were all glad when we heard about your brave deed.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti. Heard of him?
Should I have?
He is something of a star in Italy. A war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, he sank more enemy ships than anyone else. In the Second World War, well, he had some personal problems.
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles and pillboxes?
Yeah, you could say that. Anyway, sending him into combat was out of the question. They gave him a supply ship instead, and he became a hero again. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to North Africa, was the only one that made it, with an extra 100 seamen who he rescued from the other ships.
Impressive.
To say his health is rather shaky these days would be an understatement. I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his numerous ailments.
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming with us?
Unfortunately, no. I'm to go back to Zurich.
What a pity.
Take care, Dr. Gebhardt. Keep an eye on the other passengers.
Hello, again.
Oh, I just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine, do you have heart problems? Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along. Too much excitement could be bad for your health.
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
What a lovely laugh that would be. Doing absolutely nothing. I mean, come on, you're a police officer. Oh. Hey, Baroness. Can we talk? Can you get me into the ship? Can we talk to her?
James? James! Where on earth are you?
Hello, Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
Constable.
Poppycock. You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness.
I love those earrings. I kind of want them.
I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous. You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
I love you.
Did you know that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo will be less stressful.
You aren't coming with us?
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Fiddle faddle! You found my purse while he just sat on some boxes, guarding the bomb that nearly killed us all. I want you to come with us.
I'd like that as well, but...
I'll speak to the captain and bear the costs.
Baroness, I don't know...
No trouble. I'll see to it.
Okay, I really love you right now.
Now, where's my damned butler? James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
Well, actually...
Oh my
Baroness?
Baroness, can you hear me? She fainted.
No. No.
Baroness?
Again, harder.
Come on. Stop with the slapping.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Perhaps we should...
Now.
Don't you have like that, salt? Whatever
I'll
it
get
is.
Dr. Gebhardt.
No, doctor. Just a little moment of weakness. Your arm, James. Take me to the ship.
But of course, madam.
You know, the salt they make, they put under
That
the
was no
people
moment
smells
of
it.
weakness. She saw something that shocked her, or someone. Very interesting. Especially since she doesn't want to admit it.
Ooh.
That's a fine automobile. But not even a stately sedan like this can handle all the Baroness's luggage. She was lucky that the second and third freight cars weren't buried in the tunnel. Most of her things made it unscathed.
How much stuff did she have?
Who or what did she see? Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
So the Baroness isn't going to get us in after all? Because I kind of trusted that. I don't want to enjoy the view. Can't you just break the ship?
Oh, who do we have here?
Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Signori Zelna, I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be joining us. He has other duties.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
I'd like to accept your offer, but unfortunately, higher powers prevent it.
I am sorry to hear that. We are by no means full, and have plenty of room for one more passenger.
The constable just wants to have a quick look around and then leave before we set sail. When will that be?
In about 15 minutes.
There you have it, Constable.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, signori, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You... You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually, it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Good news. The Baroness invited me to come along. And, as a private citizen, I'm pleased to accept. A holiday on the high sea. Magnificent.
Indeed, there's nothing finer.
Unfortunately, the constable is needed in Switzerland.
But, Inspector...
There is an investigation into his obstruction of Interpol operations.
I have a ticket, and I am...
Not coming along as long as I'm on board. End of discussion.
Can I just throw you off board?
Regardless of what you say, I would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes. Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
We are basically going to stay after those horns,
My
right?
time is running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
Because I'm not gonna get off this ship. I really aren't. I need to stay.
Oh no.
Oh crap. It's so freaking dark again.
Oh, what's this? Aha.
But I can't leave this place yet. Is there... Can you... Oh, that's a pretty car.
That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently they absolutely had to take it to Egypt. At Daddy's expense, of course.
Yeah. I actually saw... Wait, there's a chest. There's a chest. There. Come. I swear to God.
Hello? Come on out.
What the hell?
The game's up. I'm opening the trunk.
There's nothing there.
Hello?
I can't even see what's happening. So that's great.
I'm sure someone was in the trunk, but where are they now?
They could be anywhere. I'm pretty sure this is a big ship. What's that on the floor, and why can't I check it? Could you do something else? Could you do something there, possibly? No. There's nothing there. No, there's sharks. What?
The shards are...
Broke.
Phew. I startled too easily.
What? I knew it. Someone hit you on the head. That was the angle that begs for hitting from. Begs a hit. I don't want to draw attention in case. Can I take that knife? That was probably a bad idea. Which is probably even worse idea. I'm just doing it. I don't know. Use the flat iron with iron. Can I open the crate? I can't. Great. So can I use that with anything? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to geek. I was trying to use that with something. I don't think I have inventory. I only have wallet. Can you do anything about that? No. Don't understand what I'm supposed to do with the flat iron. Because I can't open. I can't. What am I supposed to be using? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh boy. You're not taking the flat iron. See, it's not giving me any options. There we go, finally. Jeez. Tell me that's useful. Somehow. Why are you going back? Oh god, that doesn't look safe at all. Can I use the game? Oh. You are amazing and I love you. I really do. Okay. So now what? Okay. Is that safe? I don't think that's safe.
Huh?
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
Ouch! Damn. Ah!
Okay. So who hit you?
It would be best if no one found out about this.
Achievement unlocked. Houdini? Houdini? I'm sorry, I really don't know how to pronounce that name again. Oh, there's a pipe. I was hit by
There's some blood and hair stuck to the pipe.
yours.
Hair I really can't afford to lose.
Aw.
I'll
Sorry.
hold it on the blood-spattered end. After all, we already know who the victim is.
Okay. So now I have a pipe. I don't think I can do anything else down here. So I didn't actually find out about anything.
I didn't lock the door when I came in.
Of course you didn't.
Whoever locked the door is stronger than me.
I knew we are going to be stuck here. The ship, I mean.
Whoever locked the door is strong.
Oh, I can look out the window.
It's already dark outside. How long have I been unconscious?
How no one hasn't come for me, did they? Just assume I got out. I can't open the door. Can I? No, turn around. Turn around. There we go.
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
Did you see a gun? I didn't see a gun. Oh, okay.
What are you up to, Zelna?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
Here, look. Careful how you hold it. There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
I was inspecting the trunk. I found it in the cargo hold, and it was clear that someone had hidden inside it to board the ship.
Some people are willing to go to great lengths to be a part of this journey.
Indeed. Whoever it was, they struck me on the head from behind with the pipe while I was looking for clues. Oh, and they shot at me as well.
Ridiculous. You wanted to come along, orders be damned, and so you found a way to stay here. I should throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
True. That doesn't look good.
See? And there's a bullet wedged in a wooden crate down there. I don't have a gun.
The doctor should have a look at it.
I didn't realize I was shot.
Come with me.
When did that happen? Man. Oh, are you okay?
Inspector Legrand and Constable Zelna. So you have decided to join us on our journey after all.
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain Conti.
The Conti.
I'm in control. I can manage. Tell James he absolutely must wake me at 9:45.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now I shall return to my chambers. You'll be in the bar tonight at 10, Inspector.
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
Ooh. Costly bit of honey. It's going to be fine. I just want to know
The
what's good.
fresh sea air, and perhaps a glass of champagne to many. But I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Cairo.
Not quite voluntarily.
So he says.
I was jumped from behind.
But no, that is...
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain De Conti.
Of course. Please, have a seat in the saloon, Constable Zelna. I'll summon the doctor. Ah, Doctor, there you are. Our brave Constable Zelna was attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh. Sit down, please.
Now, please, tell me exactly what happened.
I think you've got a stowaway on board. I was jumped.
Intolerable. I'll have the crew search every nook and cranny of the ship. And of course, Mr. Zelna, you are cordially invited to travel as our special guest.
Good to know that at least one man doesn't want to throw me overboard.
Is it bad?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
I spoke with Dr. Gebhardt.
He suffered a violent blow to the back of the head. I cannot really say how bad it is.
But I can. It really hurts.
Oh,
Why didn't anyone come looking for me? Didn't anyone notice that I didn't come back from the cargo hold?
We did search for you, but we couldn't find you.
Who was supposed to search the cargo hold?
Constable Oliver. I'll have a talk with him about that later.
I should hope so.
How many fingers do you see?
3 fingers.
Okay.
Where are we? And what time is it? I must have been out for ages.
It's just after 8 p.m.
You just missed dinner. But
No.
we'll all meet here in the saloon at 10 o'clock to have a drink together. Greeting the passengers personally is a tradition I will not break, even on this unusual journey.
You're all right now, Constable. The bleeding has stopped, and the wound looks good. You may have a mild concussion. You just need a good night's sleep. And tomorrow, your only worries will be a headache and an impressive bump.
Thanks.
That's a good enough reason to celebrate. Enough about crooks and thieves. From now on, you can start to enjoy your free cruise.
Inspector! What? A dark shadow. Upper deck, just now. Go, let's have a look.
I'll join you.
Me too.
No, you stay here.
Do you want to make this an argument?
Robert, go to the Baroness and don't let her out of your sight. Zellner, you're coming to the port side. Doctor, you go to starboard. I'll start at the forecastle and work my way back to the 2 of you. Understood?
But
okay.
Baroness von Trebitz! Hello?
Okay.
Baroness von Trebitz? Open the door!
Right. This is a good time to end this video. We're already running a little long. So, if you like this, please click like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.